That's in the text. Ah! Oh my. Oof. Hello world, I'm Lizthewritingwiz, and I'm back reading another person's work. So this one is from Harmony. Yes, I know Harmony, but I have not read this. This is something that she posted on Tapaz. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a writing website, and yeah, just gonna jump right into it. It's called Dragon Tamer, and it's chapter 4 of Dragon Tamer. Axel helped me to prepare dinner. We barely spoke, both while we were making and eating dinner. He even helped me clean up, despite his mom's objectives. When everything was clean, we went upstairs. No one questioned where we were going since it was late. We entered my room and sat on the bed. Now that we're alone, he started, tell me what's wrong with your legs. I sighed and told him about my dream, which made him worry even more. Destiny, that's 2 nights in a row. Why are you having these nightmares? I don't know, and this one was so scary that my legs... Axel comforted me with a hug. You're sleeping in my room tonight. I broke the hug and looked at him. What? You heard me. With all these nightmares, it's better for me to keep an eye on you. Besides, the only one who's supposed to give you nightmares around here is me. I laughed a bit. He was clearly trying to cheer me up. With a smile, I agreed to his terms. Good sister, wash up and get changed. I'll be in my room, he said as he left. 'Kay. I washed up and changed at my brother's request. Then I went to his room. Of course, I brought my pillow with me. When I got there, Axel was waiting for me. The right side of his bed was against the wall, so I laid down on that side. Axel laid next to me. I felt safe. Night, you little weirdo. Night, moron. After our insults, we went to sleep. For a while, it slept peacefully, but it was not meant to last. I awoke on a stone floor. It was cold. I got up and looked around. I couldn't see anything, for it was too dark. All of a sudden, torchlights lit up the area, which turned out to be a big hall. The hall was paved with tapestries. They were so beautiful. They bore such detail, and they told a story. Each one was in a certain order, from the beginning to the middle to the end. From where I was, it was obvious I was at the beginning. The first one was of dragons, then of humans. The next was of the Dynamaniac War, and after was a man with yellow slits and fiery red hair. I stopped and looked at his picture. Only one person has ever had eyes like this. That's when I realized what story these tapestries told. This is the story of the Dragon Tamer. My curiosity got the best of me as I continued on. The following embroidery showed the humans and dragons with the Dragon Tamer in between. Succeeding showed the Dragon Tamer with a dragon. I assumed it was Otamid. The last tapestry was the Dragon Tamer, dead in a glass coffin. The tapestries came to an end after his death. I went back to look at his picture and got lost in his eyes. I broke out when the hall turned dark. I felt a cold gust of wind rush by me. I kept still. The torch's flames returned, and I saw a ripped tapestry. This was the one that showed the Tamer's death. The embroidery was ripped by what looked like claws. I hated to say it, but they were dragon claws. I reached out to touch it when the tapestry caught fire and burned before my eyes. All of them did, except one. The one of the Tamer himself remained unharmed. I walked over and looked at it. The eyes glowed, causing me to be entranced. As I reached for the picture, I woke up. The first thing I saw was Axel drooling and snoring. I looked out the window and saw it was sunrise, which meant Mom and Dad were out. I got up to bathe first, and when I was done, I changed into my chore/normal clothes. I washed my face, relieving it from all the dirt and grease. I dried my face off with a towel, but when I looked in the mirror, I could wish I was still dreaming. I pinched and slapped myself, hoping it was a dream. but it wasn't. My eyes were yellow. Ah! That's in the text. Ah! Oh my. Oof. The ending was good. Took a little while to build up the ending, but the ending was good. That was good. Oh no, where'd it go? Come back. Okay, well, I don't have the text anymore. One second, we're having technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. All right. It was good. It was a little bit out of context because, you know, it's chapter 4, but it was cool. It was good. It was good. I think the flow was a little choppy. Maybe there was a few kind of awkward words in there. There was also some stuff that I feel like, you know, you didn't really need to explain. It was just kind of fillerish almost, like Axel helped me to prepare dinner. We barely spoke. He helped me clean up. When everything was clean, we went upstairs. We entered my room and sat on the bed. And then you actually like talk about what you actually want to talk about. I feel like you could probably just shorten that. Just go right into the you know, like he wanted to ask me something or he told me to come upstairs or something, and then just go right into the bam. And then also kind of in the middle here, you know, you just put one capital K. It's like, he said he left a K. Like, it looks a little awkward on the page, just putting a K. Like, I know what you're trying to say. To me, in my opinion, it's just a little awkward. Just say okay. Just spell out okay. And then you just like washed up, changed, then went to his room. Of course I brought the pillow with me. Oh, what's the point of the pillow? Like, is the pillow important? Did I miss something about the pillow? I don't know. And yeah, it's kind of the whole thing. I like the little night, you weirdo, night moron. Like, that was very cute. Very cute. And then it might not have been clear when I started reading, but all this was in italics, the dream part. So that was good. The dream part, I think the dream part for the most part, that was good. That was pretty good. The dream part. And then I feel like it might have been a little bit too abrupt. Like, I do like the image of the first thing I saw was Axel drooling and snoring. Like, however hilarious that is, especially because you go from like a down point to then you're like on emotional like high up point, because it's funny, and then you go right like down to the bottom of like the bad point. Like, it's too much. It's too much going in circles up around. Yeah. Especially like you start like in the beginning, like you have, you know, it's like it's a down point, and then you kind of go down, down, down. Like, there's a couple little like blips, like funny little blips, which is fine. But you're like such at a down point. You're so far down, like near the end here. Like, as I reached for the picture, I woke up. And the first thing I saw was Axel drooling and snoring. Like, you kind of just laughed off, like, all the last part, in my opinion. And then you don't even stay up. You, like, go right back down. My eyes were yellow! Ah! Like, which was a super good ending. Really dig the ending. That was cool. But, yeah. I think you also just need to skip that, like, I woke up. And then, like, I was stunned, or, like, I was, like, dizzy, or I was, like, in shock because of this, like, crazy dream I just had. And then, you know, you go to the bathroom and dry my face with a towel, but when I looked in the mirror, the wording's a little awkward there. You could just say, but when I looked in the mirror, I wished I was still dreaming. Like, or I thought I was still dreaming. Like, see, that doesn't really quite make sense at the end there. Anyways, it's not really important. But then when I looked in the mirror, my eyes were yellow. Like, just kind of go quicker right into it. Like who says, like, I changed into my chore/normal clothes? Like, if you know of someone who says that, feel free to tell me and prove me wrong. I've never heard anybody say that. And if people don't say it, you probably shouldn't write it. It's just like, there's just a slash in there. And it's like, why? It's like, and was she not in normal clothes? I mean, I guess she was in pajamas. See, it's just an irrelevant detail. Like, you just don't need to know that. So yeah. But that ending is pretty good. Like, legit. Like, I was not expecting that. Like, I was just kind of expecting it to kind of fizzle out. But no, that was a really good ending. So, you stuck that. Yeah. And, you know, I could go through and be nitpicky about it. But I think it was good. It was good. If you would like me to review your story like this, then I have a writer's Discord. Link is either on my YouTube channel or in the description below. And we talk about, like, we were just talking about, like, magic systems. And I learned, like, a ton about magic systems. And we talk about all kinds of cool stuff, and we support each other's works, and it's all really great on the Discord. But there's also a channel where you can submit stuff for me to read and to review and to give you some publicity. Speaking of which, this is on tap as, and the whole thing is in the description. Actually, this was the first novel she finished, so it's like fully done, like full novel. So whoop whoop, go Harmony. But yeah, so be sure to check that out if you like this, and subscribe if you want to see more of me doing this. Yeah, see you soon.